Good day, everyone. Today, I want to be talking about something I've always believed in: uh, solution to the problem of unemployment and our massive the use of the massive youth energy, positive energy, the use of the energy of the youth positively. It was Thomas Sankara that said that for any society or for any organization to carry out a a fundamental change, there must be some level of madness for you to actually carry out a change. You need to be mad enough to leave the the old way of doing things. For you to invent the future, you need to be able to to leave what you used to do, the old fashioned formula. For you to be able to solve the problem of the future, for you to be able to envision the future, you need to do things drastically. He said that it was the madmen of yesterday that made us to be able to think critically today. So I have always been of the opinion that we have no reason why we should have our retirement age at 65 when 60% of our population are actually youth between 18 to 40. Out of 200 million people, 150 people are young people, and you put the retirement age at 65. Now, when do you want those bulk of 150 million people to get into civil service or get jobs? Now we have an economy and a country that foreign investment is now difficult to come by, and the government, I don't even know what they are practicing, with this socialist economy or capitalism. I don't even know what you are practicing anymore. But whatever economy, whatever system we are practicing, they can create job. So I don't know how many thousand, how many million civil servants we have in Nigeria, but I know that if we reduce the retirement age, not even retirement age, after working for 15 years in the public service, both state and federal level, they give you your retirement package and retire you. Work for 15 years and retire. Let fresh ideas come into the system. Let fresh people with burning zeal to transform the civil service come into the system. We are tired of the kind of civil servants that we have, the 80s and the 90s civil servants that sit in. If you go to a typical civil service organization, civil service parastatal, you go tire. The place is very unkept. The tables are dilapidated. The buildings are dilapidated. There's no light. They don't even have computers. They don't have working emails. Ah, so there is a need for us to look beyond this. I don't beyond this law. Say it must be 65 years of age. We need to think ourselves. The people that made that age 65 at that time had they needed to make for people to work longer because there were no people around. The population was short. Now we have so large a population in the youth, and there is no greater idea, energy other than in the youth. It is the youth demography that has the power, the strength, the vision to carry any successful country or organization, the strength of any nation lies in the youth. And it is the civil service that is the engine room, aside this small SMSE or SM whatever, small medium scale enterprises. Aside those people that are the economic powerhouse of any economy, the civil servants or the civil service, they are the engine room that can actually make things happen for any country. If we have a very productive and progressive civil service, Nigeria will be positioned to go to the next level, like the president has said. But when you have a civil service that has this retirement age at 65, you are going to have old men. Because even now, some people are not even retiring at 65. Some people are reducing their age. So what are we not saying? When will the young people that have graduated from school, that have learned the modern things, that if they even teach them modern things in school these days, modern things, let's assume they teach them modern things. Some people go out of their way to learn, not just what they teach them in school, but they go out of their way to gather information. And of course, we are in the information age. Education or information is not just in the classroom. Information and education is everywhere. So when will these young people with these bubbling ideas now come into the system? When? And you see, we can't continue to have these old men remain in civil service for this long when young people can't come in. These old men, these people that have worked for 15 to 20 years, 35 years, they've already built their houses, they've already gotten married, they've already gotten cars, lands, and everything. Why not retire these people after 15, 20? I will subscribe to 15 years. You don't work for 15 years, just retire. They give you gratuity, go and practice entrepreneurship. You as an experienced civil servant will likely succeed more than the young people who have not done business, who have not done anything, who have no experience, who have no connection to do business, and you expect them to succeed. Government keep pumping money and carrying out empowerment and entrepreneurship, blah blah blah, to young people who they know how to do business for their life before. They've just come out from school, and most of them, they are surprised, no job. Okay, let's go into entrepreneurship, let's go and do business. Of course, there's a statistic that say that out of how many business that start within 5 years, only how many percent succeed. That is the reality. But I know that those who have actually worked, who have experience of 15 years in the civil service, will likely do better in business and entrepreneurship. We keep talking about the youth go and do entrepreneurship, the youth go and do this, the youth go and do that. What happens to the old men? Old man and old women that have worked in the civil service, give room for young people to come in to work, to bring their idea. You have done your best, and this is all you can offer. All you can offer is no light, no light, dilapidated office, your unproductive civil service. That is what you can offer. Allow these young men, allow young people to come in and transform things. That is the only way. Civil service, including the Nigerian police. Yes, including the Nigerian police. Allow young men to come in. I'm just wondering the people that advise these our leaders, because they can't understand. They don't have deep understanding of how things work. So this is my solution, or this is my suggestion, for us to be able to create jobs, and for us to be able to show, yes, that we actually love our youth and we want to tap into the youth energy. What we need to do is to reduce our retirement age to after working for 15 years. I know that is harsh. After working for 20 years, retire them, give them their package, teach them entrepreneurship. If they want to go to business, let them go to business and do whatever they want to do. Employ people and flourish the economy, and replace them with young minds, with fresh blood and fresh ideas. That way, we would have created job for young people, bring fresh ideas into the civil service, and reduce unemployment. We will see that we will have turned around this our country. There, just imagine seeing a young person like me, somebody of 30, 40 years, as a police officer. You know, not some old man with big tummy and they have no idea other than to collect 20 naira, 15 naira, and what I don't know. If we have young, educated, passionate, patriotic Nigerians fill this position in the civil service, our country will be better. This is my idea. I'm putting it on the internet. Whoever sees it, let them use it. Whoever have connection with our leaders, pass this message to them. Thank you.